Hello there, how are you? And welcome to a lesson on Kylie Minogue and Jason Donovan hit song, Especially For You. Now, this is a bit of a departure for me, to be honest. But I think what you can find out of most pop tunes is that, particularly pop tunes written by songwriters as opposed to the kind of pop artists themselves, is that there are stacks of chords in them. As you just saw in that run through, or if you've just fast forwarded to this little bit of the video, the tutorial part, then you are going to discover that what sounds like a sort of simple sort of song is far from simple. And I think if you look across a lot of these sorts of songs, that the chord elements are actually very complicated and actually worthwhile learning. So what I've done is I've arranged this for acoustic guitar. So on the record itself, you'll find this, because obviously there's a whole bunch of other things going on, right? Now, but in our version, we're going to kind of take a solo acoustic guitar, rhythm guitar approach, and so basically trying to hit the 2 and the 4 as they come across, so you get some sort of percussive element to the lesson, or sorry, to the song. So we're going to start off here with the intro. So I basically, in the intro, we have only backing vocals as an intro, but the chords underneath are F, and then we hit an A7. If you want to play an A7 with a C sharp bass, you can put your first finger across here, that finger on the G, and then here we are. But an A7 is perfectly fine. And then a D minor, I played that at the 5th fret, an A minor shape bar chord, and then we've got a B sus2, the most 80s of chords, and then a C7 sus4. Okay, all right. Then what we have is the beginning of the verse. So the strumming pattern that I've employed is this. So da 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 da. So that's 1, 2. Okay. Down, up, hit, up, hit. Okay. That kind of thing, right? So that's the first part of the verse. So what we might do is we'll just swing through the verse here. I'll shout out the chords as I go. They should be appearing just here on the screen, and you will just follow along, okay? So we've got F. D7 sus4. D7, both A-shape bar chords, and then to G minor 7. And then we're going to hit a C7 sus4, down, up, and then to C. So the other tricky thing about this is the changes on the 2.5. So 1E and a 2E, and you see what I mean? 1E and a 2E, and, yeah, and then F. Now this is the tricky part. What happens in the bass is actually okay, which is a chromatic fall from F through to C. So the first chord is an F sus2, and then we're going to go to an a C with an E bass, which is 5 5 5 7. And then we're going to hit an F sus2 over E flat. Woohoo! And then we are going to hit a B flat with a D bass. And then we're going to hit a G minor 7 with a flat 5, which is 4, 5, 3, 6. And then we hit F with a C bass. Phew. Back to normalness. So we get this. Okay, so that's a pretty tricky section to get the rhythm and the chords all together. And then we hit the bridge, the interestingly enough, if you would like to see why I did this, my wife Amanda and her friend Nick actually did a little ISO duets and duets, and I played the guitars for it. So that's kind of how this came about. And I thought I might as well make a lesson out of it as I'd learnt the chart and all that sort of stuff. Anyway, you can check that out just there. All right, now, where were we? I was getting excited. Oh, that's right, bridge. It's really, really high, and then the girl comes in. B flat, should mention the chords we go there. A7 with a C bass. D minor. B flat. C7. C sus 7, sorry. C7 sus 4 even. Okay, and then we're going to hit the chorus. So the chorus goes C. So I basically played down, up, down. Yeah? Down, up, hit, play. That's a D minor 7. Yeah? And then G, same rhythm. G minor 7 to C7. And then A minor 7. And then G minor 7 to C7 sus 4. And then A minor 7. D minor 7, G minor 7, C7 sus 4, and then a bar of F. And then just a semi-breve or a whole note. Is that what they call it in America? I can't remember. I can never remember. Quarter note, half note, whole note. Yeah, you're right. G'day, America. And that is a C7 sus 4 at rings. And then we go right back to where the male vocal started the first time, except the female vocal starts there. So that runs all the way around all those parts. So you basically get that verse, which the chart is just here. I'll just play through those chords one more time. F, D7 sus 4, D7, G minor, C7 sus 4, C major, F at the 8th fret, C with an E bass, F sus 2 over E, G minor 7, flat 5, and then you get a whole bar of that this time, and then you go straight into the bridge, which is F over C, A7 with a C sharp bass, D minor, B flat, and then C7 sus 4. Okay, and then you get into the chorus again, and then there is a tiny guitar solo over, I think, maybe 4 bars. So how that goes, we're effectively in F major, so we're going to play 6, this is an F, 6, 6, 6, 5, 7, 5, 5, and then we're going to go 7. We're basically following the melody, so that second half is second phrase. No, sorry, 7, 7. And then last part. And I actually finished it off with, but I think on the record there's something different. I just wasn't focusing that much on getting like every tiny bit right. But so that's 2, 3, 2, pull off, slide to G at the 12th fret, F. All right. And then after that it goes into the no more dreaming about tomorrow part. And then we have a chorus, except it's a 6-bar round, which gets C, D minor 7, G minor 7, C, A minor 7, D minor 7, G minor, A minor, D minor, G minor, C7+4, and then it loops. And that just keeps going around. How I ended it, and then I ended up on a couple of bars of F. So that is how to play, especially for you, written by Stock Aitken Waterman from maybe 1988. Please do subscribe for other lessons, not usually as pop-tastic as this one, but I generally cover all sorts of things, everything from Kylie to Metallica and Taylor Swift to Robert Johnson. So all sorts of things available here. Please just click the button to subscribe, and I will see you next time. Thanks very much for watching. I really appreciate it. Bye for now.